It's the first Saturday wrap of April 2025. Live from Bedwas. Slightly beforehand, but you know that's the case. Saturday wrap for Saturday the 5th of April. Yeah, British summertime as well. Anyway, if you haven't seen this before, this is my week. Oh, more correctly, me moaning on about my week. The politics, the weather, the tech, the gardening, the change of hours. Anyway, let's get on with it because you don't want to hang around. So, starting with the word or phrase of the week. And I had to go with it. And it's tariff. Interestingly, I did a little bit of research into tariffs, like EU tariffs against Africa and British tariffs and Chinese tariffs. Everyone's got tariffs. Most people say, oh, tariff-free, that's the way forward. Until they're protecting some of their own industries, and then there are tariffs. Anyway, seems to be a bit of a kerfuffle at the moment. Bitcoin is certainly down by the dip. But don't ask me how, because I'm not trying to sell it to you. So, tariffs. Let's see what goes on with that. App of the week. Well, when you're buying the dip, the best thing to do is have a fine ale, or maybe 2 or 3 fine ales. And you need to record those fine ales because quite often you can't remember if you've had them or not. And it is good to look back and say, oh, yes, I had that, and this is how I rated it. And stats and stuff, the quantified self. There is only one real app, and that's Untapped, without an E before the D. And I cough up $5 a month because, really speaking, advertising, and if you want things to last, you've got to pay for them because, really speaking, nothing is free, especially fine ales and the recording of such. So that's Untapped, Android, iOS, and it's my app of choice. Anyway, the thing of the week. Heat. Sunny heat. Even today, which was a little bit late, we're supposed to be hitting 21 degrees Celsius, although a lot of the sunniness means it's cold overnight and the wind is coming from the east, which is the European landmass, which is still quite cold. So I had a bit of a frost on Monday morning, and I know for the weekend it is going to get chilly first thing, but then it's going to be wall-to-wall sunshine, which I like. It helps me synthesize vitamin D, which will help me absorb calcium, which is good for my knee, which is still taking ages, bodies, whatever. Anyway, the music of the week. Well, this is connected, hint, to the Friday Rock Show theme, hint, because there have been a couple of tracks related to the Friday Rock Show, and this is the theme music from the Connection segment, which is called Theme 1, which was actually a single. It's by a Van de Graaff Generator, the proggiest of progness, and it's not too long. And I love it. And there is a YouTube video of it from 1972. Although if you read Wikipedia, it says it came out in 1971, but the multiple singles came out in 1972. I still miss the Friday Rock Show and the late, great Tommy Vance. Right, on with the week. Okay, so I had my DJI Osmo Pocket 3, and I really like it. And the microphone is really good, and it's got a little furry wind baffle thing, which I've already lost. Right, so I found out about that on Saturday afternoon, ordered 2 new ones. I didn't check where they were coming from. They're coming from Hong Kong, and they've just hit the country now. So I'm going to keep out the wind when I do my recordings tomorrow, because fine ale preludes, and maybe the odd sour or two or three. Anyway, yeah, keep an eye on your furry things and maybe take them off when you're not using them. Saturday night was into Sunday. It was BST, British Summertime, and British Frost on the Garden time as well. Yeah, and Monday. Oh, but only the front windscreen on the car. Uh, there you go. Yeah, Monday I was, well, feeling a bit rubbish. My cold, which was supposed to be a weekend cold, decided it wasn't just a weekend cold, and it was 2 days without contact lenses in. And yeah, nose like a tap. And I'm not going to describe it because you don't need to know, and I think it's horrible. But there you go. Anyway, did go to Aldi, new another 2 bags of compost and 9, count them, Casablancas into bags, which I have been watering like the wind because this week has been hot and sunny. And apart from Thursday when it did rain, it's been quite dry. And potatoes, well, potatoes like watering and things like that. Monday into Tuesday, Apple updates all over the place. Lots of security patches in there as well. So don't hold off installing it just because you don't want the features. You need to be secure because, it's a good thing. Right. Tuesday, I was going to do this on Sunday, but I didn't get round to it. Trim and mow the lawn, which I did, and the lawn looks actually not bad at all. Really rather good. Just took the top off it. It needs another mowing, and it will in this weather, so it might be Sunday as well. Wednesday. Sometimes Prime next day doesn't come next day. Came on Thursday. They haven't offered me anything as recompense, despite the fact of me paying for next day. That's a poor show, Amazon, but what can you do? Thursday was, of course, well, everyone was talking about it, and it's tariffs, but that was Wednesday, really. And it did rain, and it did rain overnight, and it drizzled into Friday morning, and there is missing chicken in spoons. If you read Reddit, the spoons forum, you'll know that they were, is it the strips or the chicken balls? They were all taken off the market due to issues. So they're all now waiting for replacement chicken stuff. So no chicken basket, boneless chicken basket, I should say, but an all-day brunch, which you can't get all day. You can only get after 11:30. Ah, there you go. So, that was my week. There will be Beanoing tomorrow on the bus because I'm not sure about the trains because of the closure and electrification of the Rumney Valley line. As usual, comments are very, very, very welcome. Thank you for watching and synthesize vitamin D. Bye-bye.